The introduction of Dash traces all the way back to the year 2014 when a prominent American crypto master Evan Duffield initially presented the Dash coin. At first, as Xcoin, it was a change or part of Litecoin to support parallelly, however soon it was more well known as Darkcoin. This also became history when Duffield chose to course the execution of this digital money for making cash installments and dedicated it as Dash, for example, computerized money. Despite the fact that Duffield and his forceful group put together Dash with respect to the system of the codebase as Bitcoin, Dash was intended to stand separated with particular highlights consolidated. The resource went through a few changes before it at last demonstrated its strength at the trade. Before we dive into the Dash cost expectation, let us examine a portion of the interesting elements of Dash. Dash, grasping the idea. Circumstances are different today. Gone are the days when you expected to convey a wallet loaded down with those fiat papers and minding them much of the time so they don't get taken. Conveying computerized cash is way better compared to cash as it resolves the issue of capacity, convenience, solace, superfast, and bother-free exchanges. A cutting-edge installment technique. Dash deals with a P2P installments organization and records all exchanges immaculately on the blockchain, a decentralized, dispersed, public record. Dash, how would I stand separated? Dash Network houses Dash for building decentralized applications. The whole system depends on two nodal components, OneDrive and 2D API. These two change the Dash P2P network into a cloud working with a smooth reconciliation with their applications by engineers. Following a decentralized control framework, Dash is a deep-rooted idea intended to make a Pandora or depository, supported by 10% of the block reward. This is a combination between the assortment of exchange charges and the new stamping of Dash given to excavators for getting the blockchain. The democratic framework on project recommendations goes about as an impetus to support and draw in with the general organization and further improves the consideration of various new undertakings. This is a significant step that Dash has taken for innovative headway and is a limited-time drive. Imaginative innovation. A plenty of developments is accessible on the Dash network in administration like masternodes, depository framework, security, ease of use, and versatility. Dash value. The previous anal to make the most dependable Dash expectations and specialized investigation. One of the main advances is to examine Dash's previous exhibition. Since the money entered the market in 2014, the Dash cost has gone through various sensational changes. Allow us to have a brief glance at a portion of the memorable Dash forecasts. Not long after Dash showed up on trade in 2014, its most memorable large flood came in among April and May. Its cost rose from $5.84 to $15.96, a significant leap that mirrored an enormous measure of early financial backer interest. Its development was a lot more slow until the end of 2014. 2015, and 2016, with its cost by and large floating somewhere in the range of $15 and $25. Not at all like numerous other cryptos, the Dash cost saw outrageous development for practically the whole of 2017. In January, its cost was $43.82. By September, it had scaled to a staggering $50.49. Yet even that was too could not hope to compare to the development spree that looked for it. As the Dash market in general began to encounter levels of tremendous expansion, Dash positively would not have been abandoned. Among October and December 2017, its cost jumped up from $50.50 to $61.14, prior to dropping down to $47.26 1 year after the fact in December 2018. Shockingly, in the coronavirus stage, when any remaining monetary forms showed a dreary presentation, Dash has displayed an extreme change fluctuating between $75 to $90. Subsequently, Dash acquired financial backer certainty and saw an extraordinary flood in energy. A great deal of exchanges happened and cash changed hands. At the hour of composing this video, Dash remained at $128.84. Going by the pandemic stage, this can be considered a marvelous triumph. Dash, going by what it was in last July, Dash sounds profoundly bullish as it has shown a dependable consistency. As per the Dash cost forecast, the finish of 2022, the coin ought to handily swing around $133.41. The progressive, however consistent ascent in the cost of Dash might not have won it the highest digital currency grant, yet brilliant financial backers have figured out how to trust that this resource will perform and make all the difference for trade. All the more significantly, despite the fact that the new exhibition of Dash cost has not soared on the trade ascending to brilliance. One unmistakable truth that arises here is Dash coin is staying put, rise, fill in the business sectors in full blossom. The Dash Labs improvement, a Dash group of engineers, and a positive news foundation around this blockchain task could expect the revisitation of the main 10 by market capitalization. Likewise, new organizations and the extension of the topography of Dash value installments are normal and will have something to do with the cost of the coin. With the year over and Dash has had an up and personal time of it, the cost expectation for the impending years is still very sure. Dash Coin began in its underlying years on a negative note as it was exchanging at around $35, yet was one of the focusing lights before long. The group is laying out organizations with installment frameworks and with little and enormous organizations. Almost certainly a simple to utilize Dash is great. It is more useful and promising when it is not difficult to spend. Dash Coin has laid out a quick, dependable organization and works with the client experience of the item. Dash Value Forecast 2022. Now that we've recapped how precisely Dash functions, how about we start by taking a gander at the Dash cost expectations for 2022. However, there are better possibilities not too far off sneaking for Dash, with organizations like longforecast.com making various stories out and out have gotten some momentum. Seeing not delighted costs, financial backers might pick to peruse different forecasts that sound more hopeful. A relative examination of different Dash cost expectations assists us with presuming that Dash may, without a doubt, give a breathtaking exhibition in the year 2022. It very well may be the impact of pandemic settling down or antibody setup, or so far as that is concerned, government-issued types of money have bombed their tests. Dash Value Expectation 2023. In view of the Dash cost forecast, it is normal that the coin could reach $202.89 in the year 2023. A clearly noticeable difference places purchasers in charge of the following course Dash cost will take. Dash Value Expectation 2024. According to the Dash cost figure, the coin cost could hit around $227.91 in 2024. This value rise can be useful for the dealers and the financial backers. Dash Value Forecast 2025. As indicated by its Dash cost forecast, the coin could hit highs of nearly $270.93 toward the finish of 2025, despite the fact that it might consider the 2022-25 plunge to be a likely sure. Specialized markers are continuing, and help is seen with the RSI. The marker is holding Dash in the overbought area after a great development from levels around 40. The continuous bullish grasp is built up as it reaches out over the midline. Dash Value Forecast 2026. Dash cost is anticipated to reach $247.94 in the year 2026, despite the fact that Dash gauge for the following 5 years is blended. The drawn-out Dash coin cost expectation appears to be positive, without any experts accepting that the digital money Dash will be useless in 2026. Does Dash have a future? Dash is one digital currency that will have a brilliant and splendid future. Riding the crypto wave, it will manage the computerized realm, thus for the purpose of installment, it would have a long rule. Is Dash crypto dead? Dash has positively subsided in its push to be a top digital money, tumbling to 20th situation in market capitalization. However, going by the utilization cases, it is only that Dash is more slow, yet most likely not dead, which can be demonstrated from the Dash coin cost forecast. Is Dash a fork of Bitcoin? Dash is in fact a fork of Litecoin. However, Litecoin is a fork of Bitcoin, so